Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Stubbs here. Welcome back to another video. And this is going to be one of those commentary things that I said I was going to do a few weeks ago, and I forgot to do it last week. But anyway, I wanted to do one for this week, so welcome to another commentary video. So I want to start this video off with a Q&A. I did ask on Facebook and Twitter a few questions, for you guys to ask me, and basically I've gotten a few replies back, a few decent questions. One or two of them kind of weird, but if you guys want to ask me questions for the next week's Q&A, which I'm gonna try to do sort of like a short little Q&A, like every single week I do these like commentary videos. Hopefully I will get enough questions, but if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them next week. Try to leave sort of reasonable questions, nothing too retarded, even though retarded questions are sort of welcome. But anyway, let's start off with the Q&A. And first of all, Gustav Ernest Lanto. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry, by the way, if I fuck up people's names. I'm sorry if I fuck up your name. And but anyway, what was my very first game? So my very first console was a Super Nintendo. So basically the first game or set of games that I got for it was Super Mario Brothers. The original Super Mario, well, not the original, what was it? The 90 something, I don't know. That it was this one that I'm putting up on the screen. That's Super Mario Brothers, and it was I basically got, because before when you, for the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo and the Sega consoles and all those, the Atari, you used to get like these cassette things that you put in the top of the console, and that's how you play your game. So basically, I got one of these. It said 9,999,999 games on it, but it's basically, it counted all the levels as games. But there was a few games on that. There was Duck Hunt. There was this like tank game that I remember. It's 2D, and I fucking love that game. It was just absolutely brilliant. So that was the first little cassette thing or cartridge thing that I got, and I had all those games on it. So my very first game that I've played was Super Mario Brothers, and I absolutely loved that game. I was actually a fucking beast at that game. I used to like speedrun all the levels. I did it before. I even had it on my Game Boy Color when I had that. I did like a speedrun of the game. It was just fucking brilliant. I love that game a lot. Yeah, that was my first game I've ever played. Next question, Jack Spence. Did you ever play Gran Turismo Concept Tokyo Geneva on the PS2? If so, did you enjoy it? No, I didn't play any Gran Turismos on the PS... Well, I did. Wait. Let me go back a bit. I didn't own any other Gran Turismos except for 5 and 6. I didn't own any of the previous Gran Turismos. On the PS1, I've played both Gran Turismo 1 and 2. On the PS2, I've played Gran Turismo 3 and 4. I didn't play any prologues or concept games that they've made, but I played every single Gran Turismo. I just didn't own them. I went to like friends' houses or my cousin's house when he had the PS1 and he had Gran Turismo 1 and 2, and I played a bunch of these games. Like, I've played Gran Turismo's pretty much ever since the first one, even though I never owned them, which is kind of weird. But no, I didn't play that game. But let's get on to the next question. Where would you like to live if you could choose any place in the world? Where would I like to live if I could choose any place in the world? See, I'm not really that type of person where if I sort of, really like a place, I don't want to just move there. See, I have to think of most of these things since I do YouTube for, like, I love doing YouTube. I sort of still want to be able to have access to like really good internet and stuff like that. So even though that comes in handy, but if, let's say, all of these like scenarios were basically all sorted out and stuff like that, and if I had to choose a place to live, somewhere tropical, the Bahamas maybe, Hawaii. I don't know. It's somewhere really tropical. I love sunny weather more than snowy weather. But even though I know for a fact I'll end up hating it after a while, and I'll try to move somewhere else. But I'm not really that type of person that usually chooses a place and just I want to live there for like the rest of my life. I'd love to move around a lot. I don't know why. I'm just that type of person where I don't want to sit still in one place. So whenever I get enough money to be able to do that, I want to try. And try to live in like different places. Like at one stage in my life, I really would love to live in LA or in London, or there's loads of places in the world where I love to actually live in. So I can't really choose like one, particular location where I'd love to live in. Next question, David Meloni or Melanie. I'm sorry if I messed up your last name. Anyway, your favorite car? I guess Mark IV Golf R32. It used to be, and then there's also like just sort of like a pattern with these. Like there's another question here that says, "What's your favorite car of all time?" or "What is your favorite ever car?" Which was the ways that it was placed. So my favorite car, or my dream car, a car that I would love to have right now, would be this, the HGP 6. What's it called? Wait. Would be this, the HGP VW Golf R Mark 6. It's an absolute monster. I love it to bits, and if it's any car out of that price range that I'd be able to get, it'd definitely be that. Like anything up to, I'll say up to about, actually I don't really know a good price point to stop it at, but for the majority of the cars that I really like, I want one of those cars. I want one of those HGP Mark 6 Golfs to be in my garage. Like that's the car that I would really love to own. Like obviously there's like supercars and hypercars that I would also love to own, that I'd probably take over that. But if it's a car that I would love to have and to keep for life, I'd really love that HGP Golf 6. It's just an absolute monster. I love that car. It used to be, one of my favorite cars used to be the HGP Mark 4 R32, which was also an absolute beast, and I still love that car. But the Mark 6 is just on a different league. It's just an absolute monster, and I fucking love that car. It's just really cool. Let's head on to Twitter and see what you guys have to. Let's head on to Twitter and see what you guys have to say. Seman Rahmani asked, Kazakhstan, question mark. Sure. Why do I like waffles? Well, Fatal, I don't know. You tell me why you like waffles. What is your favorite game of all time? I thought about this before. I've actually, like, if I had to choose a game that I would love to play over and over again, especially right now, my favorite game of all time that I would love to go back and play is Call of Duty 4. I want to be able to go back into Call of Duty 4 and play that game, you know, just like Ghost is populated now. I want that game to be really populated so I can go back and play it a lot more, but I can't, because the game is sort of old and I can't really do anything about it. I sort of have to get over the fact that I can't play the game anymore the way it's supposed to be played. But yeah, that's about it. I can't do anything about it. So Call of Duty 4, if I had to choose like a favorite game of all time, I'd have to choose Call of Duty 4 because it's very good. Now I know that there's a lot of single player games that I really like as well, but if I had to choose a game that I'd play over and over again, like obviously the Uncharted series is an amazing series, and it's one of my favorite single player series of all time, so I'd love to play that. Or for example GTA, again, single player series, perfect. I love those games. It's when you're playing them, it's sort of like you're watching a movie, you know. That's why I really like these single player games. So that's pretty cool. But if I had to choose a favorite game of all time, it would have to be Call of Duty 4. So that's it for the Q&A. What else do I want to talk about in this video? I've been streaming so much, and I absolutely love it. My Twitch channel is growing pretty quick. I really didn't think of it as it was gonna grow like this quick. I thought it was gonna take me a really long time to be able to get to 1,000 followers. Like my goal was by the end of the year to be able to get to 1,000 followers, but I'm at like 700 now. I just hit 700 today, which is awesome. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, please go and support me and follow me on Twitch. And also, I stream there a bunch, so I don't see a reason why you guys don't follow me there just as you do on my YouTube channel, because it's a really good place for you guys to come and watch me stream. I talk to the chat a lot. I don't really get invested in the game so much that I basically ignore the chat. I always talk to people in the chat. I either write back or I talk back to them. Streams in HD and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I was also thinking about bringing some new games to my channel. I don't really know what yet, but I want to try and bring out a few new games to my channel, because even though I loved making Gran Turismo 6 videos, which is where my channel has gotten to now because of Gran Turismo 6 and on the videos that I make for it or on it, same with Gran Turismo 5, I do love the Gran Turismo series, and I'm going to continue making videos on the Gran Turismo series for as long as I find the game entertaining, which I still do. But I want to introduce some new games to my channel, sort of I don't want to have a channel based on just one game, because, you know, let's say once I get, you know, really, really bored of this game, what am I going to do? I'm going to start playing like just one new game, and then I'll end up having basically people like unsubscribe from me because they basically don't like the game that I'm playing. So I want to try and expand my channel into more games. So I'm sort of interested in seeing what other games I can sort of get this year that's gonna help me do that. I'm really, really interested in the new Call of Duty that's coming out, and I know some people may be cringing, you know, because I said Call of Duty, but I'm sort of interested because I want to start playing game battles, and I want to set up a team, play game battles, and upload a bunch of that, stream a bunch of game battles, because it's a first of all, it's a pretty huge thing right now. It's getting much, much bigger on Twitch and on MLG and all that stuff. So it's getting bigger and bigger for, you know, every single like year. So game battles is becoming a huge thing. I want to be a part of it. I was a part of it back in Black Ops 1, even though I was playing solo, which is absolutely shit. By the way, if you don't have a team, just don't play solo. I used to play like league play, well, not league play, what was it called? Competition back in Black Ops 1. I used to play a bunch of that with a bunch of my friends, so even though those are still, you know, pubs, so it's not the exact same as playing in game battles, but we were trying our best to sort of do call outs and stuff like that. So we were basically trying our asses off, sort of like you would in game battles. But I want to try and start off with actual game battles. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it on PS4 or Xbox One. I'm going to try, hopefully, again by the end of this year to be able to get both consoles. I've said that before, but again, as I said, I'll try by the end of this year to get both consoles. Right now, there's nothing really interesting on any of the consoles, so I don't really know. You know, I don't have a reason for buying any of the new consoles right now, because there just isn't a reason. There's no like awesome game that I really want to play on the next gen consoles. You know, there's nothing really like that. Also, over the past week, I ended up actually, was it this week or was it last week? I think it was like, yeah, I think it was this week. We've hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, and also we hit 1 million views. So it's pretty mad. Like when I started my YouTube channel, when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't think it was gonna grow this fast. But when it got to the end of the year, I sort of hit like a little I don't know, like ramp, and it sort of just ramped up in subscribers. So like in a month I got like 1,000 subscribers. So I went from like 2,000 to 3,000 just in December, which is absolutely insane. And my YouTube channel has been growing ever since, and it's really, really cool. And I'm really enjoying making YouTube videos. I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end the commentary there. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Leave any search suggestions on stuff that you guys want me to talk about in the comments below. You know, for like the next video. So so I have a few things to sort of tell you guys, but that's about it for this video. Also, yeah, the questions for the Q&A, leave those in the comments below as well. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch, because I play a lot of GTA 5 on Twitch, which is what you're watching in the background right now. I was playing GTA 5 with one of my friends. We were doing this like trials bike race, and I thought it was kind of decent, you know, backdrop to the commentary. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed that as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.